Another area to look at is charitable remainder trusts. We had a client that came to us and say, David, they bought their building 30 years ago, which in most cases I always recommend if you have an office, buy the building. We did the same thing at Nicholas Wealth Management. And they were ready to sell that building, but they were going to have a tax bill of almost $500,000 in capital gains. So we were able to use a charitable remainder trust to transfer the title of that property into the trust, completely tax-free at sale, and then they were still able to receive income in retirement. So that's one area that we can look at as well. But there's also other areas too of, are we really looking at if we're over 70 and a half, and if we're making donations to our church, many of us like to tithe, or we're giving to a charity every year. If we're just writing a check to a church or charity, we could be really leaving some money on the table. So with the current tax cuts, we don't get any extra benefit if we take the standard deduction. But if we do what's called a charitable distribution from our IRA, we actually will still get the full standard deduction, and we still get to get the deduction for giving to our church or a charity or a nonprofit. So anyone that's listening to me over 70 and a half, and you're giving to your church or your nonprofit every year, you've really got to do that as a charitable distribution directly from your IRA. And the way it works, Amy, the money goes directly from our IRA. We don't receive it. It goes directly to the church or the nonprofit. And most churches know how to receive these funds because they have a lot in their congregation that do that. So that's one little simple move that you may not even realize was available to you that you can really take advantage of.
I'd heard of that one. I think it's an interesting option for sure. All right, thank you so much.